It's Lynn from Lynn's Crafts Designs. Let's make a polymer clay and resin crystal necklace. These are a bunch of crystals, all the same mold, obviously. Just one that I have on the side that I fill up when I'm doing other things and have resin left over. Anyway, it's a whole bag. These are just the ones that I pulled out that I thought might be Halloween themed, or we could make Halloween themed. Then these are just some other random ones. I love this yellow. I'll put up a few pictures of other ones I've done, and the yellow one is particularly nice. I really like that. Okay, then this one, it hasn't been varnished or polished or anything like that. Is one that I call a 4th of July glitter. That's what it makes me think of. It's like red, blue, and silver. And then when you mix it together with clear, it just takes on this weird kind of, I don't know, look. Then I love this one. I wish you could see it. I mean, I know you can see my finger through there, but it's the prettiest aqua-y kind of color. Oh, stunning when you hold it up to the light. Oh, oh, beautiful. Okay, here's this one. God, gorgeous. And no, I have no idea what particular color that I used in these. Although it was probably a resin dye and not an alcohol ink. This one is the cold casting with the copper powder. And it hasn't been sanded or polished or anything. But it is weighty. It literally just feels like a chunk of copper. It's cold. Okay, then there's these. This one, same thing. Is a really pretty red. Oh, I'm getting some really gothic-y, bloody vibes from that. Okay, then there's this one that's, a different kind of red. Not sure about that one. There's this one. You know this is the one I'm going to use. And then this one, sorry. Really pretty green. Okay. Decision time. Although I will probably do all of them, I'm only going to do one on camera. Ooh. I may change my mind and do the black one. I mean, just say black, because I'm going to use black with it. The blood red one. Alright, let's do that. charm bracelets. And then I've got these, and I thought that orange one would be perfect. Uh-huh. Oh, and then maybe the green one. Didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we've got the red, the orange, and the green. All we need is that blood red. Oh. Oh. The bag is too thick. Oh, yeah. That's a ticket right there. Oh, that will be gorgeous. Okay. Now, thank you to my dear friend Cindy. I have bags of black. This is Black Primo. I couldn't be more excited if it was my birthday. Okay, I'm more excited than when it's my birthday. We've never done birthdays very big at our house. Growing up. I come from a family of 3 girls. All our birthdays are in the same week, even though there's 7 years difference between us. I will not ask how that happened. Okay, first thing I want to do is not leave that on my silicone mat. I'm really not. It's kind of an up and down, or back and forth, or whatever you want to call it, as to whether you gloss coat this. I love the little bit of texture that it has, but I hate the white chalkiness it gets once it gets banged around if it's not coated. So, for now, I'm going to go with not coated, I guess. Bacon Bond. Your best friend. Okay? The thickness it's rolled out on really is irrelevant. Really and truly. Alright. Okay, now I have textured some little rivulets or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to put little driplets of blood. Okay, we'll worry about removing the fingerprints when we're done. Same thing. We'll worry about that connection once we get all of the drips done. I'm going to do one more for you. If I can get it to stick to the resin instead of to me. Okay. I'm just going to continue on like that all the way around. Alright, I've got these. These are like, I don't even know what size they are. Gigantic. These are the antique gold, and they are 15 millimeter. Okay. 15 millimeter. Alright, now we've got our top here. Still looks very crooked to me for some reason. Okay. Maybe I'm trying to do this multiple handed and I don't have enough hands. Okay. Just thinning that out. Just a minute, baby boy. I'll come let you in. Alright? And I'm going to put a bit of bacon bond. World's stringiest bacon bond. Okay. Then I'm going to take said jump ring with the gap at the bottom. Okay. Yeah. I'll put that and fold that over. Okay. I've got nearly nothing to hold on to. Okay. Okay. Now, right tool. Once again, I'm just going to wipe away a little bit of extra bacon bond. Okay. Now it will cure clear, but just make sure you don't have it on top of the stone anywhere. Okay. Now, as far as your fingerprints go, a good swipe will get rid of them and smooth any of that down. Okay. You might think we smoothed out our, but you can go back and possibly, now that you've got the drips on, you can be a little more accurate with your details. Okay. Okay. Now, when I bake in a bed of polyfill. You know, the kind of stuff you stuff dolls and teddy bears with. The polyfill brand itself. Polyfill will not melt at polymer clay temperatures. It doesn't stick to the polymer clay. It does adhere to the polymer clay with static cling. It will brush right off. Okay. So I'm going to put this in my bed of polyfill and make sure that jump ring is at least at the right position. Once it bakes, it will probably break loose from the bacon bond, but the bacon bond still will do its job. Okay. Alright, I'm excited for this one. 275, and I will bake it for, I'll probably do it for 30 minutes. If you keep in mind that this is all pretty thin, everything but the top up here, so 30 minutes, that ought to be enough. I'd really rather do it for an hour, but with the resin, the longer it's in there, the longer it has a chance for something to go wrong. Alright? It won't, but anyway. 275 for 30 minutes. This is the Swelligant, which is a metal coating. It's got a whole line. Swelligant patinas, Swelligant dioxides. They all work together. I've got lots of videos on Swelligant. Shake the metal coatings. Shake it all. Even the things you don't think need to be shook. Okay. Now she does have a what's called a prep, and I believe a lot of people use that on their polymer clay. I've never felt the need. As long as you let it cure properly and then seal it, I wasn't gonna do silver, but this just called for silver. Okay, so I'm just going to coat all of this black clay with the silver swelligant. Okay, once that's dry, you want to give it another coat, and you want to give it a wet coat. You want to put that patina onto wet metal coating. Okay, so let's give it a You want to do this second coat kind of quick. Okay. While it is still wet, this is the darkening patina, and it's the only one of the line that works on the silver, because silver doesn't actually patina, it just darkens. Like when you see found treasure from the bottom of the sea. If it's silver, it just looks black. Alright, now I picked out the blood red dioxide as well as the charcoal black. Now, because these work right along with the patinas, you can put them on while it's still wet. Okay. I'm going to of course, red and black. You know I can't do it without getting it on me. Alright. Okay. Now, this red, okay, you can actually dunk it in water to stop the patina action. But I didn't necessarily want to stop the patina action. I just wanted to lighten the the blood red. What I should have done was mixed it with water. Okay. Now, this is the black. I'm just gonna put a little on my mat. Just want to hit some of these. Alright. Now, it really will look like a hot mess at this point. You need to let it not only dry, but that patina will continue to develop. Okay? So it'll look completely different in 30 minutes than it does right now. Alright? So we're just going to set it aside and wait. Okay, now this is the Prima Metallic Wax. This is the metallic line by Finnabar. I know it looks all cracked, but it's still wonderfully. Okay, I'm just barely gonna hit some of the high spots. Okay. All right. Okay. Now here they are. I chose not to do the really red one. I'm going to save it for Valentine's Day. Here's that. I don't know what that's called. It's a mystic something. I've got some jewelry like that. Okay. I didn't do this on my camera. This one is the bronze, and we used some orange and some green, some chartreuse. And then I went over it with the bronze. I don't remember what it's called. Antique bronze. And then this one is the brass. And this one I used the purple oxide dye, and some of the chartreuse as well. And like I said, this one is the brass. Brass swelligant with the brass metallic wax. Alright. There they are. Alright. Now that just goes to show you. Sorry, my glasses were falling down. That just goes to show you that you can bake resin with polymer clay. Now, extended baking times are not suggested. But, although this resin could probably handle an hour without a problem. And all of these stones were glass stones. Now, 72 hours is what Christy suggests that you wait before putting the sealer on these. And this line does come with a sealer. Okay. The sealer is a matte sealer, so I would paint the sealer on only the polymer clay. If you get it on the glass, of course, you can scratch that off, but don't get it on the resin. Okay, that you'll want to stay glossy. Okay. Whoa, orange again. What is it? I love orange. I'm just gonna admit it. I love orange. Now this one does need the patina cleaned off the resin a little bit. That does it does get everywhere. Same thing with this one. It's got a little orange here and there. Alright. Alright. Now the Swelligant line, I do believe that Chrissy did discontinue the line recently, but I know you can still find it. It is still available out there. I bought, years ago, I bought the Big Dealio, I think it was called, that had the metal coatings, the patinas, and the dioxides all together. Now, the dioxides do have a lot of uses. Okay? Well, the Swelligant, hello, you can use that on the resin, you can use it on polymer clay, wood, plastic, paper, material. Okay, now sorry about that, before I was interrupted with my dinner. You can buy the Swelligant line. Still out there places. But you could also use just acrylic paint with a dry brush. Just paint the gold acrylic paint on and then use a dry brush to do the little patina. Or a wash. Either one would work. Okay. Alright. I've got an Amazon shop that I get a little kickback from. I feel like an idiot because I say that every time, but they require you to say it. I've got resin dyes, glitters, mica powders, alcohol inks, resin, silicone, you name it. You can buy crystals there, I've even got crystals on my Amazon shop. Because, yes, I do use crystals. Some of the Prima waxes are listed there. I'm not sure all of them. Some of them may be out of stock. The jewels, like I said, are just recycled jewels from broken jewelry. And then the polymer clay. I do have polymer clay listed there. I also have a polymer clay list. We could go on and on about that, because I've been doing polymer clay for years, as y'all know. So, can we combine resin with polymer clay? What do you think? Now, I did polymer clay and resin together in one of the last videos, but I didn't bake them together. This one is baked together. Alright, and I've done quite a few of these. So, when somebody tries to tell you you can't do something, don't take their word for it. Alright, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so it'll send you notifications. Bye for now. And happy Halloween.